Welcome back to KMOT First News at 6. I'm John Jacklin. 5 players from last season's Minot State men's basketball team graduated this spring, leaving a large void on the roster. Earlier this week, head coach Matt Merkin and the program announced the signing of 5 transfers. The 2023-24 Beavers finished 4th in the NSIC with a 15-7 in-conference record, which included an upset of #1 ranked Minnesota State, the eventual national champions. The 5 seniors contributed more than 37 of the team's 77 average points per game, including Kari Broadway, who led MSU in both points and assists. This year's transfer class includes 4 junior college players, including an in-state product and 1 NCAA Division III player. And here is the transfer class, starting with that in-state product, Max Groom from Dakota College at Botano by way of Perth, Australia. Groom scored more than 1,000 points for the Lumberjacks in his 2-year stint at DCB. Next is Ayuba Berthi, a first-team All-Region selection from Kirkwood Community College in Cedar Rapids. And Luau, a 6'7" forward from Tucson, Arizona and Mesa Community College. And here is the one non-junior college transfer, Darrell Rice Jr. from Maryville College in Tennessee. The 5'9" guard was the school's male athlete of the year, and Sam West rounds out the class. He comes to the Magic City from Iowa Lakes Community College, where he averaged more than 15 points per game and was a second-team All-American in JUCO. Look forward to seeing those guys in action. We'll be right back.